What's up, Lantern fans? It's the Emerald Enthusiast, the co-host of the Emerald Echo podcast, here with a look at the DC Direct Blackest Night figure of Sinestro core member Kryb. Kryb is such a delightfully creepy villain. I can't wait to see this figure loose. But before I do that, let's go ahead and get a look at the package details now. Here's the bottom front of the packaging. It says Sinestro core member Kryb, and in the back you can see the Sinestro core logo base. Here's a look at the side of the packaging, including the two captive baby accessories. Here's a look at the bottom. There's the Sinestro core base. You can clearly see the figure through the other side of the bubble, and here's the very top of the bubble. On the back bottom, we get a brief bio of the other figures available in this wave. Kryb's bio says, long thought to be a terrifying myth in many sectors of the universe, Kryb's obsession with patricide and her quest to imprison liberated infants in the cage-like sack on her back has led her to set her sights on the children of the Green Lanterns. On the back top, we get a brief bio of Blackest Night, as well as product shots of the other figures available in this wave. I already did a review of John Stewart, so make sure to check that out. I'm a big fan of this DC Direct clamshell packaging. I think it highlights the figure and the accessories quite well. But now I think it's time to bust this figure out of the package and see what's inside. Here is the figure free of the outer packaging, but still in the inner plastic. And here we see Kryb out of the package and ready to spread her special brand of terror. I do have a few minor criticisms of this figure, but for the most part, I'm just happy to have a collectible of such a magnificent character. So let's go ahead and get a closer look at the loose details now. Let's have a look at accessories now, and here is the Sinestro core symbol peg base. I like this translucent yellow plastic a lot. Now, I wish this stamp here were at least underneath the white paint. I wish it weren't visible. Here are the baby accessories. Good detail on these. And this baby looks like it's ready to punch its way out of the sack. What do you think? Let's have a look at the lower body now. And this figure is top heavy, so you have to have her posed correctly. You do have the peg base to offset some of that. And here is the hole where the peg base ports into the foot. In terms of aesthetics, I really like what they've done here. You can see the edges of the boots. Good sculpting here. Lots of good wrinkles. Magnificent looking paint choice. I really like how reflective that is. Now, the most glaring deficiency is that she doesn't have knee joints, which is a disappointment. There is good forward and backward movement in the legs with the hips here, but not having knee joints, that's something that just stands out as a problem for this figure. Good sculpting on the quadriceps, but it's just hard to look at this figure and not wish for knee joints. Let's have a look at the torso now. And this is accurate to the comics. Good sculpting on this. I really do like the Sinestro core logo here. You can actually feel the edges of it. Remember, she's an alien, so she has a lot of different looking parts. And that is reflected here. See the abdominals there. And here's a look at the back. This is without the cage sack. And I'm going to show you in a minute how to put the sack on with the babies. But I really like this paint choice. I mean, they really nailed the look of the Sinestro core uniform on her. So, very happy with the way that looks. Let's have a look at the arms now. And these are really impressive. Comic accurate. You can see the Sinestro core bands here. Good musculature on the arms. Again, accurate to the way she looks in the comics. Now, again, no elbow joints, so that stands out as a deficiency here. But good movement on the hands around the wrists. And the hands have been sculpted very well. You can see all these little wrinkles, and this blue skin looks very realistic. See all the little veins and bones. And those look just really magnificent. Here is the ring hand, and the ring is done very well too, I must say. It looks like it's been slipped onto one of her fingers. It's not just a perfunctory effort. Little undersized maybe, but overall really good sculpting. In terms of articulation, it's a little bit of a mixed bag. Each arm articulates around 360 degrees. There's no elbow joints. That's the most glaring deficiency. But the articulation isn't bad otherwise. And you can see with the lower set of arms, they actually have a little bit more articulation outward than the upper set. So I do appreciate what we have here. But when it comes to any collector-centric figure, wanting knee and elbow joints is standard, so I really do wish that we would have gotten those. So the cage sack is removable, as you can see. Lots of little peg holes here, and it just lifts right out. This is magnificent, by the way. Excellent sculpting. Good paint choice. Now the babies, you just work them into the cage sack like this. And then you replace the cage sack into the portholes. And it's not too difficult to do, and it looks really good. However, this is my choice for posing her. I like to have the babies in her hands, and she holds them pretty well, as you can see. Let's have a look at this fantastic head sculpt. I can't say enough good things about this. Wow, just look at all these wrinkles that have been sculpted in. The sharp teeth. The paint color is accurate. See all the sculpting around the neck area. The hair is pliable. You can get that to move as you are articulating the head. I really like that they don't have her hair in her face. And a lot of artists depict her that way, but I like that we can see her face well. That just looks, oh man, that looks so good. And you can see as I'm moving the head sculpt around here, despite the size, the articulation is excellent. I certainly hope you have enjoyed this review. If so, please like, subscribe, and tell a friend to do the same. Stay tuned at the end of the video for some articulation shots, and also remember to catch me on the Multiverse Musings vidcast, available right here on YouTube. And I'll be back to the internet with more Green Lantern related content soon. But until we meet again, this has been the Emerald Enthusiast, and thanks for watching.